let me quickly come to the men on ground issue. And again, I saw some social media voices and stuff like that. Again, everyone should know that my job as the Chief Security Officer of the United States of Biafra government and the whole Biafra land, the 40 state, is to protect everyone. Safety and security is my number one priority. That cannot be compromised. We have 40 states in the United States of Biafra, created by our Prime Minister. We have a decentralized military because we are running a confederate state. If those of you that have read our constitution, we are running a confederacy whereby each state is independent. Each state is independent of the other. But at the federal level, we have some connections. That is the structure of the United States of Biafra. I truly appreciate all the men and women that have been in Biafra land, in the military, in the defense, protecting our land. We must move with the pace of what we have at hand. We must move with the realities on ground and the realities of the status of the new nation. We want a country where people we give positions of high authority will be men and women of integrity. Men and women that will not come out openly and deceive Biafrans by lying to them. These are the crop of individuals we need at this time to finally protect and restore our land. That is what is going to make our nation, as we always wanted, one of the best in the world. We cannot build a nation where the same thing that happens in Nigeria will be obtainable in Biafra land. No, we don't want that. We want a nation where if you have a commander general cannot come out and openly lie to Biafrans that, oh, I just spoke with the DPM. And 1 hour after I spoke with the COS, the Nigerian military started bombing my command from top, from bottom, and all that. This is a lie. A commander general in the position of Butuzor cannot, should not propagate that kind of lie and send it out to Biafran people. That means he's deceiving them, and that is not acceptable in our nation. Even if the paid agents of the Nigerian state are on social media using such lies and spreading it, just to make sure that their plans with Ohaneze, with the delegitimized governors, they disturb me or they disturb the cabinet. We gave the commander general, and that was Butuzor's position, as of December 6, 2024, when the United States of Biafra cabinet was instituted. Those 23 names, if you look on the second name, Commander Butuzor's name is there as the Commander General in Biafra land with Honorable Solomon Nkwocha. Those two names are on that line. And that happens in line with where we are post-declaration. Then along the line, it became obvious that this action of the Nigerian state to use Biafrans against Biafrans is still playing out somehow, somewhere. It is my responsibility to discover where it is, and I did. I believe the cabinet is fully aware too. We cannot run a government where a commander general of the United States of Biafra land refuses to sit in meetings with the cabinet members. We cannot run a nation successfully where the commander general have scheduled 3 meetings, refuses to be in the privately. Oh, they want to show my face. Or you want Biafra to see my face. When Simon Ekpa was there, nobody said Simon Ekpa. No, I'm not Simon Ekpa. I am not Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa is not Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not Simon Ekpa. Every leader have their own template. In addition to the template that was left for me by Obatobie and Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. When the Prime Minister dissolved the ESN and collapsed it into BLA and BDF, nobody questioned that. The Prime Minister knew the reason why he did that. When Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he must contact Simon Ekpa and ask him, Nnam, what happened? Why did you do this? That would be the right thing to do. Then he will give him the template, the laydown, the history, the circumstances, all the things that happened when he was out that made him take that decision. That is leadership. Anything short of that, then that's a mistake. Not that it will affect Biafran people, because Biafran people already made up their mind on where to go, who to follow. So we have a new nation. The understanding is, apart from the paid agents of the Nigerian state, those that are held or hold in high authority must, when I say must, it's a capital MUST, work with the government, with the cabinet. There is no ease.
All right, Inaya, from your
there.
screen, Inaya,
There
of
is
my
no
phone, this update was from this
99.9%
handle
it must
of
be
Zita
100%
Baby, and the update says this is Commander Holy Ghost's last appearance and speech online, after which he was spied. Mind you, he was genuinely fighting for Biafra, despite being deceived at some times. Yet, after making a truthful statement, which should I say, quoting PM Simon Ekpa, he was taken down. Do you think that those that took him down want Biafra? Till today, those assigning themselves triple general, major general, and commander generals, none of them has made a tribute to late Commander Holy Ghost or say anything concerning his death. Why are we not asking questions about these fallen soldiers? What exactly is the role of the self-acclaimed general anyways? What have they achieved since inception? Ogenkere, the criminal, has even threatened to bring down any soldier that worked with Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. So now we know who is responsible for the fallen soldiers.
Even
so
though there are certain things that happened between that November and January
on their page. That is what I'm bringing to you guys.
On my report. But I gave everyone time to decide. And this timeline it was up to 3 months. But the government was focused on building that structure we have in the Constitution of the United States of Biafra, using some portion of that template to make rules and bylaws that will help our people to free their minds. It is difficult for them to free their minds after the systemic intimidation, subjugation of the Nigerian terrorist state for almost over 100 years. Yes, it's going to take our people that time to free their mind from that intimidation, from that oppression, from that suppression, from that thinking. If you talk, they'll kill you. Whether you talk or you don't talk, they will still come after you. But when they know now that our people are rising up by the seconds, by the minutes, our strong men and women in homeland are coming out, believing they cannot continue to live in the bush anymore. They must come out on the streets. They will confront the reintegrated terrorists sent by the Nigerian state to kill our people. They must confront them, not just in the bush or in one location. They will be on the streets confronting them and telling them to leave our land. That is the template of this government. So when you have somebody in the position of a commander general making a voice, sending it out on social media, to be mentioning people like Madam Azoka, people like Gaddafi, some of these individuals that our prime minister was not working with, prime minister suspended them, then you know there is a pollution somewhere that needs to be addressed. Because if the prime minister did not suspend Gaddafi or did not suspend Madam Azoka, I will be okay. Okay, how do we move? What? Everyone has brought something to the table. So saying that it is because of somebody that prime minister suspended Madam Azuka. Madam Azuka's position in Brigi was a defense minister and finance minister. I am not holding any of those positions. The prime minister gave the defense minister position to Solomon Nkwocha, our honorable current defense minister now. He was the person that took the defense minister position from Madam Azoka. Our prime minister gave it to him. The finance minister, prime minister gave it to Ogenkere, Honorable Ogenkere. So when you hear these people that have no clue of what is going on, that Dr. Orabueze took Madam Azoka's position, that is not true. That is not a fact. And Biafran does not need somebody in a very high position whom we hold at a very high esteem to lie. Not even one lie to Biafrans. One lie to Biafran can damage the reputation of the leader, the reputation of that person, based on the kind of Biafra we are building now. If it's what they have during the Waruzuriketa, what Nigerian government have been manipulating them, we're not going to have a problem. But this United States of Biafra that was declared in Finland, you cannot lie one lie to Biafrans publicly and get away with it. No, you cannot. Talk less of when you lie thousands, many. Just keep lying. And you think it's business as usual. You can just come out and lie. I hear Gentle the Yahoo. The voice message he sent out that the USB cabinet, we want to get information. Then when we take information, we go and give our information to Nigerian government. Imagine that kind of talk from somebody we hold at a very high esteem in Biafra land before. Then you ask yourself, what is the reason for the lies? Because they couldn't stop us in Finland. They couldn't stop the move. They couldn't stop the national and international action. So next, what is the next plan? They tell them, continue to use those that have shown their faces around Simon Ekpa before. Continue to use them. That is people. Continue to use them to distract. And probably some of them fell to that. From the time this government came into power, I embraced everyone, including Commander General Butuzor. That was why his name was there as the Commander General in Homeland, with the hope that he was in the same pattern, the same way, the same route with Simon Ekpa. Because I have no reason, actually, to be following them when they were doing the Biafran military, the Biafran Republic government in exile military. Again, I don't want to say certain things here, but again, I know so much. But where some of them got it all wrong. It's because maybe because they don't see me in the meetings that they have with the PM. Then, oh, because she's not in this meeting, we are the one meeting with him. We are the one. We formed Daima. We are the one that no, they don't know nothing when it comes to the protection of Biafra people and Biafra land.